Now we're going to go over external rotation of the hip. A lot of times what I see when I'm working with clients is a lack of hip mobility, which then puts stress and strain on the knees and or on the low back. And mobility is frequently lost in internal and external rotation. So in this video, we're going to go over external rotation. You're going to first get in a 90-90 sit. Okay, and what I mean by 90-90 is your legs are going to make 90-degree angles all the way. So your ankle is 90 degrees, and then your knee is 90 degrees. Through your hips is 90 degrees. This knee is 90 degrees, and then your ankle is 90 degrees again. Now to work on external rotation, we're going to be focusing on the front leg, okay? You can probably see I don't have the best external rotation mobility. My knee is pretty far off the mat here. So what we're going to do, I don't want you to push down with your hand, okay? This is forcing mobility in the hip, and you're going to put yourself at risk for an injury, okay? We don't ever want to force mobility in our body. What I want you to do is I want you to lean forward. Your back glute is going to lift off the mat, okay? And you're going to be working to get this knee onto the ground. Now, the more you lean forward, the more you're going to feel this in your hip. I also want you to work on pushing your knee into the ground actively. So we're going to hold this. And you're going to hold for about 10 deep breaths. Okay? After you hold for 10 deep breaths, we're going to work on activating in that new range. So, if you have a lack of external rotation mobility like I do, you're going to really work on sitting up tall and actively pushing that knee using your muscles. Okay? You should feel this firing in your glute under here, your external rotators. Now, if you're someone who you sitting up tall and your knees already flat on the mat, you can work on lifting your foot off the mat. Okay, this is one that I actually need assistance for. So you can use a strap and around your ankle and lift. Okay, now if you're working on pushing your knee flat, not with your hand, with your muscles, pushing your knee flat, then I don't really want you to advance to lifting your ankle off the ground, okay? Work with where you're at. It's consistency and time that's going to get you the mobility progressions. So this is increasing external rotation in your hips. You can do the same thing on the opposite side to work the other leg. We always want to be working both sides of the body to maintain symmetry as much as possible.